Hello guys, my name is Desmond and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. So ladies and gentlemen, just in case if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, just make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified of my future uploads. So guys, just in case if you want to further your studies after your matric, and you want to study at UJ, just make sure that you watch this video until the end. I'm just going to try by all means to make it as short as possible. So again, I might not cover everything in one video. So just in case if there's something that I haven't covered, you can check in the description of this video. I'm going to leave some important information there, which includes the correct link to use to start your UJ application. So just make sure that you stay until the end, and if you've got any additional questions, you can just comment on the comment section. So the first thing that you need to do, you need to get to the right website or the correct website, which is as you can see there, it should be www.uj.ac.za. From there you scroll down, then let's click on admissions and aid and see what happens when we click there. So what you're seeing there, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main campus of UJ. It's in Outland Park. So UJ, I think it has 4 campuses. There's one at Banton. The main campus is at where is it? It's in Outland Park. There's another one at Doornfontein. It's called DFC campus, and there's another one in Soweto. So just make sure that in case if you don't know which one is which, I think previously in my group, my Telegram group where I teach my lessons, I did explain some more with regards to where which campus is. And again, in case if you need a prospectus, I'll just make sure to include everything in the description of this video. So let's check. Can you see there it says new applicant? One thing for sure, if you are in high school or otherwise you haven't applied at UJ before, you might need to click on new applicant, because that's where you start a new application. So the next one is returning or internal applicant. They chat with a consultant. I suppose in case if you want to directly contact someone from UJ, you can chat with a consultant through that app. But for today, let's just focus on new applicants. So as soon as you click there, this is what happens. Academic application process. Do you already have a student number? So obviously if it's your first time applying, you might not have a student number. Then you select a no there. Then it gives you the second option there. Are you returning to finalize an incomplete application? So for example, just like now, I'm trying to start a new application. So if I don't finish this application, I can just maybe save it. Then when I come back again, are you returning to finalize an incomplete application? Then I'll be coming back again to complete the application that I've started. But let's assume this is your first time. Then you'll just select a no there. Then it says enter qualification token if applicable. I don't have it, then I'll just keep there. So can you see there, download Poppy? I don't click on that link. It's a link, so just click on accept. What are you accepting? You accept that they say please read and accept the following Poppy Act or laws in order to continue with your online application. So in case if you need to read or you haven't read, just click on download. One thing for sure, as soon as you've read, you will need to accept so that you can be able to click on next or continue with the application. So let's click on next. Then from there, biographical details. So this is the information which is needed. So obviously, are you a SA citizen in possession of a valid SA ID or certificate? Obviously there it's going to be a yes. You put in your ID number there, then personal information, obviously your gender, in my case that date of birth, you just choose there. Let's see, if maybe you were born yesterday. When is today, guys? So you just select the day for yesterday, but otherwise, let's see, if you were born in 2000, maybe let's click there and see. Let's say 2000. Okay, May on the 14th. Can you see? So you just click, you can click on that calendar there. Then if you click on 13th, it automatically updates. So let me see if I click there. If I was born, let's say in 2008, then can you see? It says you have been identified as a minor. You will be allowed to continue with your application, but you need a written approval from a parent. So can you see? It knows that you are still a minor, so you're probably in your lower grades. But for someone who's old, let's say someone who was born in, let's say, 1990, can you see? You can be able to continue. Then from there, let's see, are you, what is it, ADV, is it advocate, is it doctor there, Miss, Mr., MRS, what is it, past, professor, reverend. I'm not really sure of what that past is, but it's fine. In my case, I would choose Mr. And in your case, if you are not yet married, then it's MISS. But if you're married, then it's that one if you are a lady. So let me just choose Mr. there. Then obviously, you know, my name is Desmond. I'll just choose D and K there. My other name is Kwena, then is DK. Then there you've got your surname. Then what is it? Let's see, first names. You put in your first name there. And something very much important, guys. Can you see there's that red star there? Make sure that you fill in the information where there's that. Can you see where it says initials? So it's a must. It's compulsory that you put in initials. So on your ID, if your first name is K for Kwena, then start with K. If your second name is that, then put in your initials as KD there. Then let's see, surname, you put it in. First names, you can see it has S there, so just put in both of your names. So maiden name, you can see it doesn't have that red cross there, so it means it's not really necessary to put in the information there, but just put it if there's someone. It could be whoever your guardian is, or whatever, guys. Just put someone's name there. No need to put in the surname, both of their names, ID, whatever. Just one name is fine. If two, it's fine. Name and surname is fine. Marital status, let's see, you've got those options there. You'll just choose the one suitable to you. Home language, let's see, we've got Afrikaans, we've got Chinese. If you're a Chinese, Japanese, let's see, Southern Lesotho, that would be mine. Swati, Spetonga, bayabulabula laba, bavende indaba, baremeni, Xhosa, Zulu. Okay, so you just choose your language there, but let's see, for now let me just choose Japanese. Then ethnic group, some of these things, guys, it's nice because you've got multiple choice there. You just need to choose the one that is suitable to you. So African, okay, let's say African there. Then you put in your address, and then when it comes to the code, just make sure that if you don't know your code, you can just Google the area that you're in and search for the code. It's going to give you the code there. Then you just put it in there on that cross, that space which says postal code. You can see there says a red star there, which means it's compulsory for you to put in that information. So there, it's contact information. So you just put in all of this information, guys. So you must be having an email address. So with that email, and just make sure that you don't lose the number that you're using there, because in case if they want to communicate with you, they'll possibly use that number. So just make sure that you don't use a number. For example, I know there are some service providers, like it happened to me with MTN on another phone. So in case if you don't use your number for some time, I think maybe it's something like 3 months, whatever. If you take that long with your number being inactive, it could be active, but if you don't load it with airtime, do phone calls, outgoing calls, receiving some incoming calls, then you might lose that and it might be given to someone else. So just imagine you applied, you want to study engineering, and then you don't know what's going on with your application status. They send communication to someone else. So whoever gets that message, they won't even bother to worry that much about what's going on. But one thing for sure, if you have that student number, you can always check on their website, and again you can still update that number in case if you lost it. Email address, then you must also verify it. So that means after you've inserted it there, as you continue somewhere, you might need to log into your email, go to your inbox and click whatever link there. Do you want to apply for a residence? Please click on yes over there, just in case if you're someone like me who comes from a different province and you don't have someone close by. So just make sure that you apply as soon as possible so that you can get accommodation. Disability information, then you just fill in that info there if you do have a disability or impairment. So once you're done, click on save and continue. So can you see what it says? Please supply missing correct values, which means I couldn't insert all the necessary information. And the first thing, it's ID. Let's see what else. Please enter last name, it's missing. Enter first name. So all those in red, they're missing. So that's all that you need to fill in there. So once you've filled in everything, that's when you'll be able to click on save and continue. Then from there, that's where you choose you choose in accordance to what you want to study. So it's not really that much complex. So just in case if there's something that I haven't included in this explanation, just make sure to comment there. And again, if there's an institution where you want to study and you don't know how to apply, just make sure that you comment on the description. Again, if you like this video, just make sure to like it, share it with your friends and whatever. So guys, thanks very much for joining. My name is Desmond and I'm out.